Hi, my name is Lamara Parker and I've graduated from the front-end web development track with Code Louisville. Over this 12-week track we were to create a website of our choice. I chose to create a portfolio website for myself. So let's take a look.
So here's my portfolio website. I have it hosted on GitHub. As you can see at the top, I've added a favicon. And I used the framework to build this, Bootstrap to be exact. I chose Bootstrap because it would help me out on organizing my content in columns and rows. So here's my home page. Here's the navigation at the top. Has my name, position, bio, and some links on the right side. And if you click on this first link, it'll take you to my Treehouse profile. The second link will take you to my GitHub profile. And all of these links they link to separate pages, so you don't have to click back on my website to get back to my website. So if you click on the email link, it'll open up a new email so you can send me an email. And if you're viewing my website on a mobile device, then it'll allow you to call me if you click this phone link. And no matter what device you're using to take a look at my website, if you click this location link, then it'll take you to Google Maps and it'll bring up Louisville, Kentucky. And below all of that, I have my timeline, and it's a timeline of my experience in education starting from 2008 all the way up until 2015. And this is responsive. As you can see, I have the hamburger menu. Still have the content. The content's still the same. Name, position, bio, all the links still work. And I had to create another graphic for my timeline so that the timeline can fit vertically with a tablet or a mobile device. I want to show the code for that. So this first part of this code is the horizontal timeline, and I have the horizontal timeline hidden on small devices or extra small devices, and this vertically or the vertical timeline is visible with a small device or an extra small device. So below my timeline, I have my software skills. And to get that loading effect, I made all of these images into GIF images. And so when you scroll to that area of the page, these load or you get that loading effect. So I've added some JavaScript to that. And I want to show you the code to that. The on scroll, on load, JavaScript code. And this is responsive as well. And this is if you're viewing in a tablet. Here's if you're viewing on a mobile device. So below my software skills, I have my design skills, other design skills, and computer languages that I know. And below all of my pages, I have my social media links. So this Facebook icon will take you to Facebook, and this LinkedIn icon will take you to my LinkedIn profile. So going to the next page, professional experience. This page shows my professional experience. and you can download my resume if you needed to. And if you click on any names of the companies, it'll take you to their homepage. And this is responsive as well. So if you head to the education page, it's much similar to the professional experience page. Has my resume you can download, and it lists my education along with my social media links at the bottom. So if you click on software skills, you can still download my resume, and I've created a carousel so that you can see my projects that I've been doing or that I've done. You can click the next arrow or the back arrow to go back. You can also use the indicators to click on the projects. And this is responsive as well. And as you can see, the names seem to look like they're going to cover over the projects. So I've made the names and the indicators disappear as the page gets smaller. So at the bottom of that, I have some Prezi presentations that I've created. These are iframes, actually. So I've added some iframe code. Right here is the iframe. And I've added a button, so if you want to take a look at any more Prezi presentations that I've created, you can click the view more Prezis, and it'll take you to the Prezi website, which will show you the rest of the Prezis that I've created. This is also responsive. So you can take a look at these presentations also within my website. You don't have to go to the actual Prezi website to take a look at those. And with my next page, the design skills, is similar to the software skills. You can download my resume. I've added another carousel to showcase other projects that I've done. And below that, I have some Joomla and WordPress websites that I've created or assisted with. And I have this added some CSS to have the effect that these are being grayed out, indicating that you want to select them. Also, I've added some JavaScript to the tooltip, so whenever you hover over these images, it'll give you a view website. So whenever you click the website, it'll take you to the website. And I want to show the JavaScript for that, which is at the bottom. Very simple tooltip. I also want to show the CSS for the grayscale. So I have the grayscale. Here's the black and white hover. Grayscale is 100%. It'll give that grayed out selection look. Below that, I have a YouTube video that I made showing an example project that I did with using the Layer app. if you want to take a look at that to better explain what the Layer app is, it's an augmented reality app, and you can just click on the video if you want to learn more about that. Below that, I've added another iframe, which is showcasing some digital flip books that I've created. And I've used a third party to create these digital flip books. So these are responsive as well. This whole page is responsive. So we can take a look at that. These are the websites, the YouTube video, and the flipbook bookcase, and my social media links. And that's it.
Thanks for taking the time to take a look at my project. The next steps for my website includes adding animation to the loading circles and scrubbers on the home page. The next steps for me professionally includes .NET development, Android development, and game development. What I'm hoping to get out of this is future employment as a developer utilizing my design skills, HTML skills, CSS, and JavaScript skills. Again, my name is Lamara Parker. I'm a graduate of Louisville's front-end web development track. Thanks for watching.